There is no need to teach your child to hate. Sometimes you feel like you are giving from a cup that's already empty. Some days too you feel overwhelmed with emotions, frustration, loneliness, guilt. And in the middle of all of that, you are trying your best. In the middle of that, you are trying your best to raise children who are whole, healthy, and grounded. But here is what I want to share with you. There is no need to teach your child or children to hate. No matter what happened, circumstances that you did not imagine, no matter what happened between you and your partner, their father or mother, no matter who walked away, your greatest power now is not in your past, in what you are planting today. Because when they grow up, they are going to decide who they want to become. And trust me, they are watching you every day. How you speak, how you react, how you laugh, how you don't. And Proverbs 22:6 says that train up a child in the way they should go, and when they grow up, they will not depart from it. It doesn't say train them in anger. It doesn't say train them with bitterness. It says train them the way they should go. And that way is love. That way is grace. That way is peace. Even when your heart is broken, even when you feel like justice was never served, even when the children ask questions about their dad, you do not know what to say. Even when the children ask questions about, their parents, and you do not know what to say. You do not have to give them a villain to hate. You can give them the strength to forgive, the wisdom to understand, the freedom to form their own view when they are ready, without the baggage. When I say the baggage, the hate speech and all of those things. And this is the reason why love is no weakness. Love is strength. In 1 Corinthians 13 verse 4 to 7, it reminds us that love is patient, love is kind, it keeps no record of wrong, always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Not just romantic love. And that is the kind of love we need as moms. Now, hear me clearly. Loving doesn't mean staying silent about wrongs or pretending that pain doesn't exist. No, it means you have chosen not to pass the pain down as poison. Maybe you never got an apology. Maybe you are not receiving the kind of stipends you have to get monthly. You are not receiving the fees to keep the children in school. You are not getting maybe the gifts or the thank yous or well done. Maybe you were just left with nothing but a baby and broken dreams. Bitterness is not a legacy. It is not a legacy we want to leave. Let your children grow up was how she taught them to rise above and not beneath with hate. How she never let her past define her future and even their future as kids. Whenever the kids ask about their dad or their relative, their parents or whatever, this is not the time to spill details soaked with resentment, frustration, hate. Know that it will be draining. You can say there were things we both had to fix, okay, or life happened and we need to keep moving stronger. Have each other here. Because what matters is the love. We're never a mistake. The child is never a mistake. And they form the best part of our lives. As Romans 12:21 says that do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Child may not remember your sleepless nights, how you were filled with a lot of anxiety, stress, okay, but what they would experience is how you made them feel. Were they raised in a home full of tension or an insult, or a home where peace and love ruled. Even when it was hard, if you are raising a boy, teach him to respect. Teach him to respect women by seeing how you respect yourself. If you are raising a girl, teach her strength through how you carry your story. Don't be too hard on yourself. You are doing what some people couldn't even imagine, with grace and not age. You might not have a perfect life, but your love can build a beautiful one for your child. Psalm 68 verse 5 calls God a father to the fatherless, a defender of widows. In the same vein, you might not be a widow, you might not be a widower, you simply got into that position where you had to take care of your child alone, or you had to take care of a relative's child and all that, and you may not have a very good relationship with them, but as you have taken up this job, taken up this responsibility, you have to strengthen yourself more with a lot of love and patience and endurance. This is not just for yourself, but for the child you are raising as well. So just continue to teach love, lead with love, live with love. That is the greatest gift you can give your child. Not revenge, not bitterness, not fear, but love, because God is love. Thanks for spending these few moments with me in this video. I hope this encouraged your heart. If it did, share with another mom, alright? Share with a guardian, share with a single parent, okay? Someone you know who is doing and going through a lot of challenges, okay? Because they are caring for kids that are not theirs, kids that they never thought they were going to raise by themselves. Thank you. Like this video, comment,